Welcome to my channel name Health Wellness 80. Imagine this. There's something so simple, so profound, that 99% of men ignore it completely, and yet when a man does it, it's like a switch flips in the minds of women. They can't help but notice the crazy part. Most men will go their entire lives without even realizing they're missing this. Are you one of them? If you're still watching, chances are you don't want Tobe. Let me tell you a story. A man named Marcus, a regular guy like you used to struggle with everything. He constantly worried about what people thought of him. He chased validation like it was the only thing keeping him alive, but no matter what he did, he felt invisible, especially to women. One day, something clicked. Marcus stumbled upon a principle that changed everything. It wasn't a magic pillar, some cheesy self-help hack. It was something ancient, something powerful: Stoicism. You might think, what does Stoicism have to do with attraction or confidence? Well, stay with me, because this is where the story gets interesting. Stoicism teaches one fundamental truth: control what you can and let go of what you can't. Think about that for a second. Most men, they're slaves to their emotions. They get triggered, lash out and make decisions they regret. Women see this, they feel it, and let's be honest, it's not attractive. But the Stoic man, he's different. He doesn't react to chaos. He stays calm when others lose their heads. Imagine being at a party. There's a loud argument in the corner. People are freaking out, but you're composed, unshaken, like a mountain in the middle of a storm. Trust me, women notice that it's magnetic. Here's where it gets deeper. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." You see the power in that. When you stop chasing validation and start living by your own values, something magical happens. You stop being desperate for attention. Instead, you become someone who commands respect. It's not just about women. It's about your co-workers, your friends, your entire life. You start radiating this quiet confidence that people can't ignore. But let's talk about the 99%. Most men, they're reactive. A rude comment, they snap back. A bad day, they drown in frustration. But a Stoic man, he pauses. He thinks, does this deserve me energy? And most of the time it doesn't. That's the secret. Women love a man who doesn't let the world control him. Now, don't get me wrong, becoming Stoic doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means mastering them. It's about knowing when to act and when to let things go. It's about being unshakable in a world that constantly tries to shake you. Women admire this. They respect it because deep down, they want a man who can handle life. Someone who's a rock when everything else feels uncertain. Remember Marcus. He started practicing Stoicism daily. He focused on his actions, not others' opinions. He stopped chasing validation and started living for himself. And guess what? People began to gravitate toward him. Women noticed him not because he was trying to impress them, but because he stopped trying. That's the paradox. When you stop seeking attention, you attract it effortlessly. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. 99% of men won't tap a single thing they just heard. They'll watch this, nod along, feel inspired for a moment, and then slip right back into the same habits that keep them average. But not you, because you're still here, because you want more. You want to rise above the noise. You want to be the man women respect. And remember, not because you're loud or flashy, but because you're grounded, self-assured, and in control of yourself. Here's your challenge. Start small. The next time life throws chaos at you, pause, breathe and ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Keep doing that and watch how everything begins to shift. If this hits something in you, if you're ready to separate yourself from the crowd, then don't just consume this video. Embody it. And before you leave, hit like and subscribe. Not because I asked, but because every step you take here is another step toward mastering yourself. This isn't just content. This is your signal. The question is, are you ready to answer it?